Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do the yearly predictions for Taurus in 2023. And we've got a couple of pre-shuffle cards that indicate you already know something is coming back around or someone is coming back around. Now, with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, this could actually suggest that you know things are going to be better for you financially in 2023. It could be a little bit of both, right? Maybe you just sense that things are getting back on track, but let's get a little bit more detail. We'll call in spirit with some wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you have exciting plans for New Year's if you're catching this the day that I am live streaming. Hi there, King Pirate. I hope you're doing well. Let's get a couple of additional cards for you we'll go with the Energy Oracle and then grab a few from the Lenormand. Wind chime time. All right, we have Angel of Balance. Yeah, like I said, there's a sense here that you know things are getting back to how you want them to be, or things are getting better than they have been. There's some sort of, I don't know, I'm seeing like the Temperance card in my mind. There's a brighter outlook for you in 2023 than I think you've had in a while, because you've been able to establish some sort of balance or groundedness or sanity. Ooh, yes. And now we have yin and yang, right? Both. And again, we have a symbol here for somebody that is finding how to have a little of this, a little of that to make a perfect like circle. Maybe you like that band. Let's see. We're going to go with the Fairy Lenormand. Let's see. What else do we have? So Taurus, I'm going to do these first couple here on my left, and then around the business card holders here, we'll have basically a glimpse into what energy you're walking into 2023 with. And then we're going to dive more into love. And then after that, money and finance. Sometimes they get a little bit muddled or a little bit commingled. So bear with me. We have the moon coming out. And the key. I love that this is number 32 and number 33. I think a lot of you have either just started a job or switched into a different career that feels like a much better fit for you. And it's helping you to envision a more stable, year ahead. And it's convinced you have a more positive outlook. I'm happy to hear that if that's resonating for you. And I feel like this particular element in your life, whatever it is, has made it easier for you to understand kind of your own duality or the, divine feminine, divine masculine within you. This is great, Taurus. Now we've got a symbol of strength here with the bear. And then with the clover, we've got some good luck coming your way. So if you're concerned about whether or not you're doing the right thing in terms of what you've just recently started in the way of like a career or whatever you're donating your time to, investing your time to, this feels like a good place for you to be. This feels like something that you actually enjoy. It's not just a paycheck for you. If this hasn't happened yet, this could be, January or February for you, but there's good luck. And I feel like there's like ripple effects from this job in terms of, maybe you expand your friend group. Maybe you find somebody that you're attracted to because of your job. There are multiple reasons why this is a good place for you to be. All right, Taurus, we're going to go with the Rider-Waite to get just a little bit more insight to the current energy, and then we'll dive into the love side of things. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse. As my Norwegian ancestors would say, oofta. I don't know, maybe that's more of like a Norwegian American thing. We've got somebody who is difficult that you're dealing with here, Taurus. This is somebody who is known to take information and manipulate it to however they want it to fit. This is somebody who is a user, somebody who leverages what they have to get what they want, but it's not necessarily in an honest way. So trickery, dishonesty, disloyalty, this is not a good energy. So I feel like this is something you are being challenged to move away from, or you have recently moved away from it. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Wands. Okay, so I feel like for the majority, you have not yet moved away from this toxic energy in your life. This could be, a family member, a spouse, a boss, a coworker. There's something here about you needing to acknowledge that when you walk away from this person, or when you get a little bit of me time, a little bit of separation, you already know that you get some sort of like sigh of relief from that. And this is Spirit's warning, basically saying this person isn't going to change overnight. You need to give it a little bit of space. It doesn't mean you have to cut this person off like 100% forever, especially if it's someone you feel really close to. However, this person is pooing in the punch bowl. And there are blocks in your life right now because of this person. We have the Four of Wands and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. The reason this person is putting up blocks in your life, you're this Four of Wands, you're ascending, right? You're becoming a better person. You have made significant efforts in this last year that have been acknowledged or recognized. And that's why there is good luck coming your way, or why this job situation or security seems to be better than it has in the past. But this Queen of Cups in the reverse indicates to me that this person pushes you off your square. You are doing all of this work. You are probably supporting them in some way, either emotional support, financial support, helping them get a job, something like that. And this person is not appreciative of you in the way that they should be. So this emotional manipulation is impacting your ascension, your blessings. All right, Taurus, we're going to dive into love for 2023. Who wants to kick that guy out? We've got Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Cups. I think you've got somebody in your life, Taurus, that is a little bit jealous of you. This feels to me like somebody who is stuck doing work that they don't want to do, or stuck in some kind of financial rut, and they're seeing you get something that you want. And I don't think they've given you enough credit in terms of how hard it was for you to get to this point, or look at yourself differently. I think you had to really go within and have a bit of an ego death, look at your life and see what you wanted to change. And you have done that. This person wants what you have, but doesn't want to put the work in. We have the Ten of Swords coming out sideways. This person is about to do something very reckless. This person is not loyal. And if you already feel like they've done something kind of unforgivable, or they've put you in a position that is really untenable, it's going to get worse. So you do have to do something to protect yourself, just like King Pirate protects the chat. Thank you. We've got the Ten of Swords indicating that this person already knows that they have hurt you and that there's going to be, I think, additional infractions, betrayals. With the Page of Wands here, what I see is this person is not a good communicator, and they like to talk down on you. They like to make you feel bad about yourself because they feel bad about themselves. And this is helping nothing, right? Because it isn't impacting their status. It isn't helping them get to where they want to be, but it is causing problems for you in terms of your self-worth or how you feel people treat you or should be able to treat you. So basically, this looks like the universe wanting to remind you you deserve better than what this person has treated you recently, and that they intend to continue on this path. Again, it looks like a lot of this is rooted in jealousy. We have the Seven of Wands and the Lovers. It feels like the Seven of Wands is coming out sideways here. So this is telling me you do have some protection here, but that there is a need for you to also have your boundaries and act on those boundaries. In other words, you can't just continue to allow a thief into your house and expect to be protected against somebody taking something of yours. You do have to be taking on some responsibility here for acknowledging that you may have to make a choice. Do you want to have a little bit of separation here? Are you okay with risking an argument if you know it's the right thing for you? Because it does feel to me like you've already been kind of mulling over how to deal with the situation because you know you've been treated less respectfully than you deserve. We have the Hanged Man, and the Egyptian tarot Hanged Man has this calf, right? This sacrifice that always makes me feel like we've got somebody here who is becoming aware that the situation they find themselves in is taking advantage of them or asking them to sacrifice something that's important to them. So I feel like if you haven't already realized it now, you will in the very near future, that for your love life to improve, you do have to address whatever this toxicity is because it makes it hard for you to do justice to your money and your love segments of life. It taps you, it drains you. And if you want to have a healthy relationship, you need to be coming from a place of at least like a partially full cup, you know? Knight of Wands. Ten of Swords. Taurus, this person is not planning on doing right by you. The Ten of Swords coming out again, and this time we have the sword going directly through the skull's eye. This is telling me that you can already see this person for who they are. You know that they are willing to do you dirty. You know that they are an unreliable, hot and cold kind of energy. Somebody who acts without thinking. Thank you, Voodoo. I agree. They're some of my favorite. If there's a skeleton, I'm down. So, Taurus, please don't sacrifice your own happiness and what you've worked so hard for somebody who doesn't really seem to care for you the way they should. This is someone who thinks very highly of themselves, even though they haven't really been doing much to demonstrate their ambition, their worth, their, I don't know, ability to hang. Like if things are difficult and you just fold, then you're not a very respectable person, right? You got to be able to learn from these things. This person is impacting your karma and they have bad karma. This person is impacting your ability to feel empowered or to say what you need to say. I feel like you have a lot of conversations that are cyclical, easy for me to say, where they go nowhere and nothing really seems to get accomplished. So even though you state what needs to be addressed, and the person might come back and say, okay, yeah, sure, I hear you, nothing changes. Well, why do you keep giving them chances then? Would they give you those chances? We have the Hanged Man coming out again. You may be dealing with a Pisces here, Taurus, but I think more in particular, what I see here is a warning that you are sacrificing too much. You are taking on too much of the burdens of somebody else, and that you need to be focused on what you are here to do. You need to demonstrate that you are willing to enforce or reinforce the boundaries that you need or have. We have the Empress. Interesting. I believe the Empress is also a Taurus card. So we have the Empress here coming out with the Nine of Cups, indicating the Nine of Cups is in the reverse, by the way, indicating that you have seen a path as undesirable that maybe in the past was desirable for you. And that could be where this Knight of Wands energy or Queen of Wands in the reverse is, right? They're living a life that isn't authentic for you anymore because you have changed. You have had some sort of spiritual development here. And we've got the Lover's card has an arrow and it's pointing at the color green, the woman in green, which is an earthly color. Makes me think of earth signs. And then we also have the Empress here. So this is telling me that the universe wants you to choose yourself, Taurus. Instead of sacrificing yourself for whoever this is that is not taking good care of you. Taurus, I think in your bonus, I used this deck. This is the Edgar Allan Poe. So if you haven't seen the bonus, that was just like maybe 2 days ago or so. But it seems like this is still the same storyline. And the moon came out last time too, I'm sure of it. But I think in that reading, it came out in the upright. And I think the 10 of Cups came out then too. So Taurus, we've got somebody who is standing in the way of your being able to find a happy home. Whether or not that means they're literally somebody you live with now and they make your living situation uncomfortable or awkward in some way, or they're making it difficult for you to save the money to buy a new home. There's something here that is just not fitting right. Welcome, Totally Tia. Yes, I totally agree. It's all about boundaries, right? So we've got Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. Again, the person who's at the top of this wheel here, Taurus, I think it's you, is the person who has been willing to take action towards their plans, put in time and effort into what they want to achieve. You have made progress, but the person who is slowing you down here, they don't have that same kind of dedication or strategy. They're just kind of winging it right now. So we have the Four of Cups under the Emperor in the reverse. You may feel some sort of guilt here if you were to reject this person. You may feel like they don't have the money to deal with your rejection, because we do have 2 fours, by the way, so you may be saying 4, 4, 4. But we have Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, indicating that you need to take care of you right now. You can't afford to be paying someone else's way or doing the work for someone else who isn't willing to do the work for themselves. For some of you, there's a sense that you need to not take care of this person because when you do save your money or become more financially solvent, you're able to start your own business or start a project that means a lot to you. And this person is getting in the way of that abundance for you. So keep that in mind. We've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse again, just like up here. And we've also got the Nine of Cups, but this time it's in the upright, which I like to see. It is right underneath the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So this feels to me like, how do I explain this? So we've got two queens, one's an empress, right? And then we've got one happy, one unhappy. And it feels to me like they change, right? Because we've got the Empress with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Like no matter what you do, Taurus, you can't make this person happy. And then the other person, it's like when they're happy, they are maybe happy because they've upset you somehow. It's very petty energy. All right, we're going to move to Pirate's favorite, well, second favorite maybe, Kipper, Flipper, Skipper. Did I get it right? Yes. Good reminder there, Mr. King Pirate. Happy New Year's to everyone if you didn't catch me at the beginning. Let's see what Taurus has from the Kipper. Sudden wealth. Taurus, look at this. Wealthy man and sudden wealth. I don't know. Does that sound like a good yearly prediction for you? This is clearly our segue into the money element of your reading, wouldn't you say? We have thoughts. This feels to me like whoever's getting in your way, they know that you're about to become successful or have an increase in your funds. Maybe they know you're going to get a promotion. Maybe they feel like you're going to write a hit song or paint something amazing. They know you're on your way up, and they also may think you're working towards getting your own place, maybe buying your first home. Maybe you're planning a really nice tour or a long vacation. This person has their eyes on your money. Great fortune in the reverse, and this is under thoughts. So you have all of this positive energy, and then whoever is trying to look at you like you're a meal ticket, they're experiencing a lot of lack right now. So they maybe have, had some troubles keeping a job or paying off all the bills, and they may even be trying to hide from someone that they owe money to. So we have expectation in the reverse, gift, unexpected gift, and pathway. So this feels to me like when you choose the right path, when you know you need to go down that other path, not the one that your friend or your lover is on, you get an unexpected windfall, an unexpected promotion, some sort of financial boon or abundance that helps you feel, I think, a little bit better about the direction your life is taking, right? All right, we're going to get a couple from the Romance Angel Oracle, and then we'll make that switch over to the money part of your reading official. Oh, Miss Christina, how's it going? All right, Taurus, love yourself first. I'm going to bring this up real nice and close. Love yourself first. Because I feel like right now what you're doing is putting somebody else before you, and you need to take care of yourself too, okay? Codependency. I feel like you're on the cusp of getting rid of this codependency, and it may be one of the last tests you have in terms of your ascension. We have getting to know each other. So there could be a new person coming into your life, Taurus. And you are encouraged to trust this person. So this could be a new friend. This could be a new coworker. There's somebody here that is going to remind you why it's a good idea to walk away from this negative energy, because you're going to notice a sharp difference between this person and the new person. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Engagement. Taurus, there's somebody else here that is serious that also wants to have an equal give and take relationship. So this person that you're worried about, whether or not they are a relationship opportunity or not, they are getting in the way of you having the abundance that you want in your life. So I definitely encourage you to consider how you can respectfully get a little bit of separation, a little bit of you time. Maybe it's taking a trip, maybe it's moving. I think for a lot of you, you need to have a different space. All right, let's move to career and money. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. You're doing something that feels closely aligned with what makes you happy. If that hasn't happened already, that's going to happen in 2023. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. You may have another opportunity at something that you did long ago. Maybe you have a side hustle that you decide to bring back. Maybe you decide you want to volunteer, and that connects you with somebody in terms of networking that enables you to get a promotion or a better business offer. We have the Prince of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and Temperance. So you may feel like things had been at a standstill, but once you have this balance recreated in your life, which could be, removing this person that wants to be an obstacle, then everything starts to flow for you. Everything starts to become really easy. You may even be surprised by opportunities falling in your lap that you didn't think would ever come your way. Because remember, we have something surprising here that seems like a gift or some sort of financial increase. We've got the Moon. I think that was in the reverse. Feel free to call me out if I'm wrong on that. There's something about a surprise here. You don't see something coming. So you may have a really big opportunity that you don't feel like you deserve. Act like you deserve it, okay? You are totally worth it. This is coming your way because it is meant to. So if you have to fake it till you make it, do that, okay? If you need inspiration, check out some of my earlier videos. Uh-oh. Christina, does that mean that Mercury retrograde is extra bad? Yeah, I don't know if you guys are dealing with a bunch of that stuff, but I sure am, like phone calls not working and things like that. All right, so Taurus, we've got the Emperor coming out to indicate that this opportunity for you in your career is going to help you feel more empowered than you ever have, and you'll be able to take action towards something that you've been meaning to do for a long time. Let's see, what else can we get for you? I think we'll take from the Situations deck. I do feel like, Taurus, you have a little bit of like commingling between your love and your work. So we may get a little bit of that. Definitely need to do some cleansing. So we have gossip kind of coming out sideways. I think there are people that are jealous of you, but your career moves in 2023 are making people kind of stop and question whether or not they should stop talking crap about you. You have reached some sort of level of expertise, or you've been accepted into an elite group, something like that, where people don't feel like they should be saying anything. And we do have the intervention card coming out. You've been kind of elevated or protected, shielded from one group that wanted to take your name and run it through the mud. So there's now some sort of affiliation or proof in 2023 that kind of makes people stop and question whether or not they should keep talking about you. toxic behavior. So be careful. There's definitely somebody in your workplace or in your work sphere that is a little bit jealous of you or maybe has trouble communicating. So this person may need to have a little bit of, I don't know, therapy, but if it's a coworker, it's not really easy for you to be like, "What's up, Jen? You know what? I really think you could use some therapy. What do you say?" We do have a divorce that may happen. This could be the dissolution of a business partnership. This could also be some significant changes within your corporation, your business, your employer, you know, board, something like that. There's going to be some discord here. And I feel like you're going to be pretty adept at handling this. In particular, if you've already managed your own situation, you'll be able to apply that in work. But I feel like you've already had a little bit of an experience with somebody at work that is not very peachy, not very fun to talk to. And this person, I think, is going to cause some additional drama in 2023. So, keep your eyes peeled. All right, we're going to go to the Everyday Tarot and get some more info for you on the money and career side. A donut. We have Justice in the reverse and Two of Swords in the reverse. It may seem a little bit murky to you now, or maybe even a little bit far-fetched that 2023 would be kind to you. You may have had quite the difficulty in the last couple of years. But this is the devil trying to convince you to manifest something less than awesome into your life. So Taurus, I beg of you, please keep your thoughts positive. Remember that you are capable of manifesting what you think about into your life. And if you are thinking about negative things or endings or failures, that's what you're going to bring about. So I want you to be very focused on what you do want to happen in 2023. If you really want to do me a big favor, go ahead and write down on a piece of paper, this is what's going to happen in 2023. And you write down all the things you want to have happen as if they've already happened, okay? We've got the Nine of Cups, because you do have something that you've always wanted coming to you in 2023. You look pretty satisfied sitting there. I'm like, oh. What else do we have for Taurus? If you've had a significant heartbreak in 2022, I am predicting now that you will have a very healing love situation or relationship. You may have a reconciliation with somebody that you care about deeply. You could be running into somebody that you had a past life relationship with. But what I really see here of most import is that you are going to feel like love matters are where you want them to be in 2023. Hell yeah, Christina. All right, so we have Eight of Cups and Four of Cups. So this feels like a concerted effort to change how you think about things and have a greater self-worth or a kind of heightened confidence in yourself. And you're looking at this as a serious new beginning. So you may have had a lot of stagnation over the last couple of years, but there's something here that tells you this next year is going to be really significant for you. What else do we have for Taurus, please? We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Empress, and Page of Swords. So if people thought that you had kind of, had a rough year or a rough patch, they're going to all of a sudden see, probably because of social media or word of mouth, that you are doing quite well, that you have somehow managed to turn things around and you are exceeding expectations. People, I think, are going to be a little bit shocked by your success in 2023 because they're going to compare it to, kind of a hibernation, not really doing too much couple of years that you've already had. Exactly. There's a new start here for you in 2023. I'm really excited for you, Taurus. You've got some good stuff ahead. So make sure you keep that positive thinking going, okay? We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who is loyal, reliable, responsible, financially responsible. Um, but we have the Three of Swords here. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who has lied to you. Somebody that didn't invest or you didn't invest in them. There was something here about feeling like she was, or this person was, you know, a dime a dozen, or there were others like this person. And then over time, you began to realize that that wasn't the case. This person is actually pretty important to you. But with the Two of Swords, there's a crossroads that's going to happen in 2023. A decision has to be made, and I feel like it's dependent upon you or this person being very honest about how they feel or what they want. Because with the Knight of Wands here, I feel like there's been start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. I want this. No, I don't. No, what? I can't do this. There's been a lot of obstacles for you with this particular situation. So we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse and the Four of Cups. For many of you, you're going to decide that this is not the right situation for you because this person hasn't learned their lesson. But what's really important for you, Taurus, is that you communicate honestly with this person about what you want or what you don't want. All right, let's grab a few from the Zodiac fortune telling cards, and then I think we'll leave it there for you guys. And I hope you have really fun plans for the New Year's. Be safe, of course. You will receive a check or paper money soon. So that's this unexpected gift, right? An unexpected, or the unexpected will happen, and there is a short trip coming. So you may have the opportunity to get out of town for a weekend or do something kind of fun that you didn't predict you'd be able to do. You are a successful leader who will produce. So you may have a big project or something like a magnus opus that you're going to do in 2023 that really puts your name on the map. You have talent to take advantage, and something serious will be told to you, which you must not believe. I believe this is likely coming from this negative energy that you need to get out. So this could be somebody saying, no, if you don't want to live with me or if you don't do XYZ, then we're never going to have a relationship or a friendship again. They're probably lying to you if that's something that resonates for you. All right, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed the yearly predictions, and I wish you a very, very abundant 2023. Thank you for all the support, and I'll see you on the next reading. Bye, guys.